Hey everybody, it's David and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a continuation of my CD, journey through my CD collection. Today we'll be starting the S's, so almost there. So before I get into that video, I have one new CD that I've picked up that goes through the letters that I've already done. So, and that is Katy Nicole. This is her EP from last year, entitled Katy Nicole. Um, she's a contemporary Christian singer. Um, this has got the song God is in the Story featuring Big Daddy Weave. Then also, um, what's the In Jesus' Name, God of Possible. But then it's also got Jesus Changed My Life, um, Things I Would Have Said, Jesus Thank You, and then a piano version of In Jesus' Name, God of Possible. Um, so yeah, so that's a new one. She's got her debut album coming out in a couple weeks. I'm gonna get that. So that's Katy Nicole, her EP from last year, just entitled Katy Nicole. Alright, let's get started. First up, Sanctus Real. This is their debut album, Say It Loud. This is from 2002. Um, when they first started, they were, I want to say, rock, almost sometimes a little punk. But as they've gotten further along in their career, they went more of a pop route. But this album is good. This one's got Sink or Swim, Captain's Chair, Say It Loud, um, Audience of One. The Way I Feel. Yeah, so it's more of a rock, punkish type thing in this album. But that's Sanctus Real, Say It Loud. This is the follow-up to that album from 2004. It's Fight the Tide. Still a little bit into that punk pop rock thing, but this one's got Everything About You, the fight song, Closer. Yeah, just it's a good album. Follow up to that one from 2006 is The Face of Love. Now this is where they started getting into the more radio friendly songs, but they still had a couple harder songs. This has got I'm Not Alright, um, The Face of Love, um, Where We Belong, Can't Give Up. Yeah, and this is where they kind of started going towards the pop a little bit more. Next up from 2008, it looks like. This is We Need Each Other. This one's got We Need Each Other, Whatever You're Doing, and Something Heavenly. That's a good song. Yeah. 2008 Sanctus Reels, We Need Each Other. Then from 2010, Pieces of a Real Heart. This one's got Forgiven, Lead Me, The Redeemer. Yep. Forgiven and Lead Me were like two big radio hits off of this album for them. And then this one's from 2012, Run. This one's got Run, Promises, Pray. Those are some good songs off this album. Good hits for them. This is their next album, The Dream, from I think 2014. This one's really not that good. I just remember listening to this thing once, not really getting any good songs off of it, anything that sounded real good. This would be the last album that their lead singer Matt Hammett would be on. You know, he has since gone on to start his own, do his own solo stuff. And here is their Greatest Hits album from 2015, I think. Yep, 2015. I mean, just their greatest hits. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. And this is their first album with their new lead singer in 2018, called Changed. I didn't think I would like a new singer because, you know, Matt's been with them since the beginning. I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you change a singer and it's not the same, you know. But this guy actually was pretty good. And he's still with them. Haven't put anything out for a while. They got one more. I've got one more, and I haven't heard anything from him since that one. But yeah, this one's got let's see, Confidence is a good song off this album. In fact, it was so good they put it on the next album too. I don't know why, but and from 2019, this is Unstoppable God. This one's got Lazarus, Confidence. Unstoppable God is also a good song. And yeah, so Next up, from 1997, Savage Garden, their first album. This one's got the big hits on it. I Want You, Truly, Madly, Deeply. Yeah, then there's some other ones that are on here that are good. To the Moon and Back, Santa Monica. Yeah, Savage Garden is I guess it'd be their debut album from 1997. Then from 1999 is their next one, Affirmation. This is a good album. I like the first one. I like this one too. This one's got I Knew I Loved You, Crash and Burn, the Animal Song. Um, yeah. And I also picked up their Greatest Hits album from 2006. This one's got, all their big hits. I Want You, I Knew I Loved You, um, To the Moon and Back, Hold Me, Santa Monica, Crash and Burn, Break Me, Shake Me, Truly, Madly, Deeply, The Animal Song, Affirmation, and it's got So Beautiful in California. And then it's got B-sides for I Don't Care, I'll Bet He Was Cool, Love Can Move You, Fire Inside the Man, and This Side of Me. So, next up, from 1995, it's John Schlitz with Shake. John Schlitz is the lead singer of Petra, or was the lead singer of Petra. He's now doing his solo stuff. This is one of his solo albums. He's got a whole bunch more. I love this album. Um, Wake the Dead, um, Don't Look Back, Show Me the Way, um, Inside of You, Let It Show, Carry the Burden, One by One, Try Understanding His Heart, The Hard Way, The Road to Calvary. Great album. John Schlitz, Shake. And then this is his latest solo album called Go from, I think, 2019. It's got Go, Fighting the Fight. Let's see. Fake News. Yeah. Let's Go. Not Dead Yet. Good songs. I like this album. It is awesome. Almost done. Next up is Mark Schultz. He is a contemporary Christian singer. More of like a piano based pop, type thing. Kind of like, I don't want to say completely like Billy Joel, but kind of like him. Doesn't sound like him, but yeah. This is his debut album from 2000. This has got I Am the Way, Let's Go, He's My Son. That is a good song. Um, When You Come Home. Let's see. Cloud of Witnesses. And probably the best song on this album, Remember Me. That's a good song. I love that song. Then here's his next album, Song Cinema from 2001. This one's got um, Back in His Arms Again, I Have Been There. He just, yeah, he got better from his debut album. And next up is Stories and Songs from 2003. This one's got You Are a Child of Mine, Letters from War, Time That Is Left, Running Just to Catch Myself. Yeah. Good album. For, for me, for most artists, almost every album's pretty good. I mean, there'll be a couple, like the Sanctus Real. Really didn't care for the Dream album. But Mark Schultz, I really don't see a bad album in his whole discography. But, and some artists you get really lucky like that. And every album they put out is just awesome. But anyway, this is his next one from 2005. This is Mark Schultz Live, A Night of Stories and Songs. So it's basically just a live album, a live CD, and there's a live DVD. Um, yeah, it's got a brand new song on here called I Am. So the final song on the CD is I Am, the studio version. It also is part of the live album as well. You also have When You Come Home, Back in His Arms Again, I Have Been There, He's My Son, Running Just to Catch Myself, I Am the Way, You Are a Child of Mine, and Remember Me. So, Mark Schultz, live. Here's his next one from 2006, Broken and Beautiful. This one's got Broken and Beautiful, Walking Her Home, which is a good song. Let's see. God of My Life. Now that you've come into my life, Until I See You Again. Then his next one from 2009 called Come Clean. This one's got, let's see, Come Alive. Yep. I really don't remember this album a whole lot. Then from 2011 is his greatest hits. I don't think he's got a new song on here. He might though. No, I don't see a new song. Don't see a new song. It's got basically his, his greatest hits. From 2012, here's his album, All Things Possible. All Things Possible. It Is Well. One Day, I Gave Up. Love Walked In. Be Still. Yep. And here's his Hymns album from 2014. Let's see, he does Blessed Assurance, It Is Well, Nothing But the Blood, I'll Fly Away, How Great Thou Art, Amazing Grace. Next up from 2018 is his Christmas album. The First Noel. Let's see, When Love Was Born. The other typical Christmas songs. And finally, Follow. This was from 2018. This is an okay album. I mean, it's not horrible. I really want to listen to it a couple times. It's got some good songs on it. No Place, Love Won't Go, Handed Down, Before You Call Me Home, God of Glory, Everything to Me. Yeah. So there you go. There's that episode. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Yeah. So until next week, see ya.